Ag Bioscience, the #1 ag tech podcast globally, is now available on video. Hear from leaders and innovators across food, animal health, plant science, ag tech, and agriculture. Mondays at 6 a.m. on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. While you're there, subscribe and leave us a review. It's the Ag Bioscience Podcast with Agronovis Indiana. Get more information at agronovisindiana.com.
This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of Tuesday, June 9th, 2026. I'm Alex Brown. The Early Childhood Education Business Roundtable, a coalition of business leaders, community partners, and other stakeholders in Southwest Indiana, is moving forward with an effort to strengthen early childhood education in Evansville. Chair Ron Romaine says the group is committing $1 million over the next 2 years to expand the Building Blocks Regional Training Center model to more early learning sites in the city.
It's a tool that goes into each of these level 3 and level 4 centers and improves the quality of the teachers, improves the educational outcomes of the kids with better quality teachers than anything we've ever seen in the past.
The coalition's goal is to expand RTC support from 25 to 74 sites by June 2028 and raise a total of $5 million by that time. ASEAN-based Trusted Solutions Group has begun work on a $3.4 million expansion of its operations in Wells County. The company, which provides manufacturing, warehousing, and logistics services, said the new 44,000 square foot facility will give the company the chance to further growth, including in its workforce, though a specific number of new jobs was not provided. Indianapolis-based Elevance Health is suing a former executive and accusing him of violating a non-compete agreement when he began working this month for a rival health insurance company. Elevance alleges that former Chief Execution Officer Shane Hockradell broke employment and stock award agreements when he accepted a position as Chief Operations Officer with California-based Alignment Healthcare shortly after he resigned last month. From the #1 source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick, coming to you this week from Northwest Indiana, Jeffersonville, Muncie, South Bend, in downtown Evansville, Terre Haute, Fort Wayne, Richmond, from one of the state's key entrepreneurial and innovation hubs, 16 Tech. Inside Indiana Business, Indiana's business news leader.
A new report shows Indiana's ranking in a prominent child well-being report declined, despite marked improvements in youth health outcomes and one of the best education rankings in the nation.
The Annie E. Casey Foundation's 2026 Kids Count Databook ranks Indiana 29th in the nation for overall child well-being, the state's worst ranking since 2021, and a decline of 4 spots from last year. The report is a state-by-state review of youth health, education, economic, family, and community health indicators observed over a 5-year period from 2019 to 2024. Indiana ranked 11th in the nation for education, same as last year, despite an overall lower score as other states also regressed in academic performance. The report follows a Harvard-Stanford study from May that rated Indiana's reading recovery 6th in the nation. Both reports show a need for improvement in reading and mathematics proficiency, even as the Hoosier State leads the nation in reading gains, attributed to early literacy reforms. Indiana's child health ranking rose from 30th to 27th in the nation, with the most notable improvement observed in child and adolescent obesity. 30% of Hoosier children ages 10 to 17 were overweight or obese in 2024, a decline of 6 percentage points from 2019, on par with the national average. Indiana's economic well-being score declined 89 points, moving its ranking from 11th to 23rd in the nation, as more Hoosier children live in poverty and households with high housing cost burden. Abriana Herron, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Indiana University has launched a fundraising and engagement campaign aimed at closing the financial gap for students across all of its campuses throughout the state through scholarships. The university said the Never Daunted campaign is also mobilizing donors and alumni to accelerate breakthrough research and strengthen communities across Indiana and beyond. IU is not publicly disclosing its fundraising goal for the campaign. IU Foundation CEO J. Thomas Forbes said the campaign is focused not on dollars raised, but on lives changed. Gary officials think the city's airport would see a boost in traffic if neighboring Hammond lands a $2 billion Chicago Bears stadium being considered for a site near Wolf Lake. Vanessa McLeod, a commissioner for the Gary-Chicago International Airport Authority, said she's confident that within 2 years of the Bears building a stadium in Hammond, the airport would benefit from new commercial and business flights, as well as new public transport options connecting the airport and the stadium.
There's a number of large opportunities that are coming this way, and the airport is already ready. The Gary-Chicago International Airport has been planning all along these years, and we're at the point now where we were able to provide an opportunity for the Bears to come.
She said other projects that are already under development, like the $100 million expansion of the Hard Rock Casino and the new Lake County Convention Center, will be major contributors to that growth. Sweetwater Sound founder Chuck Sirac is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports and entertainment, and beyond. Available now on the IBJ Media app or your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.